Hello, relatives. Welcome to this week's Schlagbite for the week September 15th, 2014, entitled Ebola Healing. The Ebola virus is epidemic in Liberia, with people left dying in the streets. If a family member has died or if you have symptoms, nobody talks about it, because the government has been singularly non-supportive and or punitive. Unfortunately, anybody who's been in contact with an Ebola victim and walks away is a ticking time bomb. There are 1.5 million people in Monrovia, the capital city, where infection and death rates are escalating daily. There are critical shortages of everything. All treatment resources, from hospital beds to healthcare workers to vehicles required to remove the dead. Into this lethal outbreak walks a 44-year-old epidemiologist and immunologist named Mosoka Fala. Dr. Fala has extensive experience in working in humanitarian crises with Doctors Without Borders. Dr. Fala, who now lives in the U.S., was born and raised and grew up in Monrovia's poorest neighborhood before he got a doctorate in microbiology and immunology from the University of Kentucky and an MPH from Harvard. Now that the Ebola pathogen has been identified and antidotes, vaccines are being developed, everybody has to be informed about how to protect him or herself. And Dr. Fala has plunged into the slums every day to search for information about dead or sick people, to remove bodies before the disease has a chance to spread. But spreading the word in the community requires a community who believes in what you're saying and doing, and who trusts you, trusts that you will deliver what you promise and that you will be there with them. Dr. Fala is that man, and he has recruited leaders in the community to spread the word. And they believed him. They knew he was one of them and trusted he would stay there with them. Dr. Fala said in yesterday's New York Times that if they don't trust you, they will hide the body and you'll never know who's been exposed and the virus will keep spreading. The surveillance teams instruct the community on the use of bleach and water to wash hands. The youth in the community have raised money to print an 8-page informational pamphlet. Dr. Mosoka Fala, he inspires me. He provides living testimony of the compassionate healer. He restores my faith in the healing profession and in our shared humanity. We treat the sick in hospitals, but we heal and prevent disease in communities. I made a contribution to the Ebola program of Doctors Without Borders in Dr. Fala's honor, and you might consider it too. In the meantime, let me simply remind you as a postscript, for those of you who are interested in magnifying your own healing power, I'm going to meet with my beloved sister and fellow founder of the Turtle Island Project, Mona Polaka, for our annual retreat in December of this year entitled Rituals and Ceremonies of Healing. There are early bird discounts that still apply. Take a look at my website at healingdoc.com. In the meantime, remember, the best way to heal yourself is to remember that you're never in it alone. Stay connected in community. and in families. I say this for all my relations. Mitakweyasi.